What's up, guys? How you doing today? And welcome to another episode of Just Doing Tools. Been a little while since we've done one of these, but we've been a little busy doing other stuff, and we want to get back on track with these. Matter of fact, we're going to be making sure this is a regular part of our routine. Like, comment, subscribe, and ring your bell for notifications. We've been doing a lot of live stuff around here on Fridays, and if you missed it Friday, we had a really good show, Joe. We had what they call in the business, Joe, a banger.
Yep.
A banger. And if you weren't following along, Jdtco and Unico reached out to me this morning and thanked me again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thanked us again. Yeah, and maybe we could put some pictures in there from them being here on Friday.
Yeah.
We raised $1,000 to a local Italian organization.
It's 1,100.
We raised and growing.
Yeah, and growing.
Over $1,100 so far for Unico.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. And we reached out to Mr. Subaru to see if he's going to match the money. I mean, he's a big YouTube star, not me. I'm a little guy, but he should easily be able to match a measly $1,000, right, Joe?
I think so.
We raised it because of some comments that were said against the Italian community. Guys, first and foremost, we're going to talk about our own line of tool holders, and we have been selling these for a couple of years and quite popular. And I was in the back and just going through some shelves and trying to make some room for more stuff coming in, and he's called out to me. So we make 4 different versions. This one here is made to hold cordless tools. Mounted on your box, you could drill holes, you could use existing holes, or you can mount it to a wall, or if you really want, you can get magnets and put a magnet on it to attach to your box so you don't do any damage to it. Me, I will gladly drill 2 holes in my box. It's not going to hurt the resale value. The resale value of your toolbox is already affected the day you bought it. And if you trade it into your local dealer, he's not even going to notice the holes. He's worried about all the money. He's going to be more interested about all the money he's going to make. Okay, so we have the tool holder. We have the VG, which is a vice grip holder. Hangs all your vice grips from the thumb screws on the back. You can put, and we've done a few videos on these, and you can put a lot of vice grips. I think you can put like 40, 50 sets of vice grips on here. Some crazy amount. This is one of my personal favorites. I have one hanging in my garage. I do. Actually, I have this one too. I have both of them hanging in my garage. And then we had the Pry Bar Holder. And now all of these are available in green, black, or red. Or most of them we also have bare metal in case you want to paint it any color you want. And this last batch we did of the black is went with like a matte finish, just to be a little different. And they're nice.
I like the matte.
I like the matte too, Joe. I like the matte. I think we're gonna maybe get a couple more of the matte ones done. But this will hold this will hold any pry bar you own. There's 2 different sizes on here, and works great. And you can hang test leads. You can hang anything you want on it. It doesn't, you don't need to just put pry bars or one more here. And then this is the last inception we came up with. It's called the Holdzall, and this basically will hold everything you have, whether it's an impact, a pry bar, or vice grips. It'll hold all of them. That's why we called it the Holdzall. This is my personal favorite. Tell you a funny story. We let the page name this, and we said, hey, we choose your name, we'll send you a free one. The guy that won this never got his free one, because he was the rudest person we ever dealt with in my life. He was like, we literally, we gave it a name, and then we had them made, because we had to have their name put on it. He was like, you guys lied to me. You said I was going to get a free one. I never got a free one. I'm like, buddy, we didn't get him in yet. As soon as we get him in, we'll send you a free one. You can stick it up your ass. This guy went off on a tangent. I'm like, dude, are you serious? F you guys. You guys suck. So you know what I did, Joe? I threw him off the page, and I never gave him his free one. And I hate doing that. People are so nasty these days. Why? Joe, what happened to people?
I mean,
what's going on?
There's a lot of explanations out there, but we don't have time for that.
We don't, Joe. We don't.
It costs nothing to be nice.
And that's what we said to the guys from Unico. We said it cost this much. That's a zero, free, to be nice to people.
Real quick, Chief, how much are all those holders?
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I got a little sidetracked. They're all the same price. They're all $40. They're all made in USA with American-made steel, okay? Made in America. So everybody's like, all your stuff's made in China, made in America. So all their stuff's made in China except for this, Joe. That's not true. We have a lot of stuff made in America. But these, made in USA, like me. We did a deal on these. We had the 50 footers, we had 25 footers, and they both sold like crazy. Want to hear a funny story, Joe?
Yeah.
Funny story. We had probably 100 of the half-inch hoses in stock. We recently put a water one in our garage at home, and long story short, our hose broke. Okay? Literally 1 week, it was 100% our fault why it broke, but we needed a new hose. And I didn't have any hoses in stock because I blew them all out for, like, I don't know, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever it was. And I had to go and buy one direct from the manufacturer, and it cost me more than I wanted to pay. But I had to do it. Crazy, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Anyway, I had to go physically buy one. Anyway, we have a lot of these hoses. This is a great quality hose. This is from our friends at Steelman. This is 35 foot, 3/8 hose with 1/4-inch ends on it. And we're doing a 2-pack. These are 35 foot. So sometimes when your 50 is too long, your 25 is too short, 35 is the ideal size. Generally made for guys to use in spray booths, because 25 is too short to go around the car and 50 is too long, it gets wrapped on the floor. So that's why 35 foot is a thing. But it's also great for the shop, right?
Yeah.
And we're doing a deal. We're doing a 2-pack. You get 2 hoses, 2 couplers, and 2 nipples. And that's $49. If you walked on my tool truck or anybody's tool truck and bought 1 coupler, it's probably going to be about $6.95, and a nipple is probably $2. So you're getting $15, $20 in basically free stuff with your hoses. Brings the price from $49 down to $29. Math, Joe. Math. We've been going through the back storeroom. We've been cleaning it up because we have tools coming in every day. So we're like trying to get organized back there. And my son found a case of 10mm sockets. 1/4-inch, deep, shallow. So anything you buy that leaves from here, use your promo code free 10mm. I think he's going with. Scroll it, and we'll throw one of these in with your order.
But the order has to ship from the Jdtco store.
The order has to ship from the Jdtco store because if you buy whatever, if you buy something that ships from the warehouse, and now we have to ship this separate by itself, and it's going to cost us this free socket, and now going to cost us $5. That's not free anymore, right, Joe?
Right.
We got these brought in, and it's basically not a wiper puller. It may work fantastic for that application, but I think it's trademarked or patented. So we have these Jdtco NWP3s that works great for multiple applications, and it might work good just for that particular application. And they're $14.95, and they're just as good as anybody's. The only thing different about it, Joe, is what? The price. Because here at Jdtco, we give you the D, and the D is always going to be for discount. Like that name, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to talk real quick about the Vessel ArmorGrip screwdrivers. The ArmorGrip screwdrivers, they have an 8-piece set. It's $45. We sell tons of them. It's the most popular screwdriver we sell by far. Now, there's a lot of tool companies that make great screwdrivers. There is. I mean, Snap-on has a great line of screwdrivers. Snap-on makes their own, clearly. Mako, they have their own line of screwdrivers. I don't think they make their own, but they're very, very good quality. And they're very expensive, and a lot of guys have good sets of screwdrivers. And they're like, Nick, why do I need more screwdrivers? I have screwdrivers. But you don't have JIS screwdrivers. And what's nice about this is a perfect addition to your set that you already own. Because if you're working on a snowblower, your old Harley, or a Honda, Toyota, whatever that comes in there, more than likely that screw that looks like a Phillips is not a Phillips, and I've covered this numerous times. My head's ready to pop and talk about it so much. But at the end of the day, I worked on Harleys for years, and anytime I took a float bowl out of the bottom of a Harley carburetor, I always screwed that screw up. And there's always a little funny dot on it, and I always wondered why. I didn't know, it took me years to figure this all out. But it's a JIS, Japanese Industrial Standard screw, and this thing engages it perfectly, and it works perfectly on Phillips head screws also. The difference being a Phillips head it was designed for production. At 35 foot-pounds, it's designed for it to pop out, and with the JIS, it stays engaged the whole time, and that's what separates it from other screwdrivers. So we had this 4-piece set brought in, and it quickly became one of our best-selling sets that we have, and it's $29. So think about it. You have a $300 set of screwdrivers, but you can't take that one screw out with it. For $29, put it in your box. When you get in the jam, it'll help you out every time. And we love Vessel. We see him at the tool show. Jdtco is a very, very good asset to the Jdtco family. Did you meet him? You met him?
Yeah.
Nice guy, right?
Very cool.
I don't think he's from America, though.
No, definitely not.
I think he's from Japan. All right, guys, we're going to wrap this one up, make it short and sweet, and we're going to do a few more. So keep your eyes peeled, as they like to say in the industry. And remember, use your semi-free tools, free 10 millimeters, swag, whatever. We always take care of you guys. We wouldn't be here without you guys. We really appreciate everything that you guys do. All right, guys, like we always say, come for the price and stay for the show. Peace.